Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, David Neres, is another talent, well versed in the way of total football. He's a winger by design, but reminds me more of an old-fashioned inside forward, preferring to come in to link up with people or make use of his considerable goal threat. He's the one to watch.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away.
Closing in on goal. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Leonardo. Salamanca's cuts it out.
And now the breakaway.
Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Hangs one in.
Kalulu is there, and he can get that clear.
Played out wide. Now, can they get him away? And he shoots! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Kamada. That has been slung wide. Oh, he's been caught napping.
It is a corner.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
And it's been taken short.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's been hooked away. Nice looking ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Great vision. Thinks.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan!
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Driving on and making good progress. And that's a good ball. Shoots! And that's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay that...
And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Lopez. That's tidy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's a dangerous ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He was looking wide. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Santos. This is a promising build-up.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fermin carries the ball down the right, looking for options for movement. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
David Neres. Just eases him off the ball. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Ringraziamo tutti I tifosi per il loro appassionato sostegno.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fellow, Warren Zaire-Emery, Peter, is someone who's considered to be the crown jewel of French football. And at such a young age, his rise has been meteoric, really, since mid-teens. It's rare to see somebody so physically and technically accomplished at that age. But he's got the passing and dribbling skills to be trusted. And I think everybody is on board with that already.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, good ball! And the shot! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw! And Milan have the lead! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kamada. Zaire-Emery. He's looking wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a sharp pass. Great vision. Space for him to turn and look. Zaragoza. He is through here. Well, there's the clearance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Milan are looking to break at pace.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's running through. Now this could be a chance. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a big moment. A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
We're looking at a different game now.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
And he's quick to return it. We're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been intercepted. Oh, they can break here. Can he get on the end of this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Zaire-Emery is onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was...
Shot at goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And a header! In he goes again! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Milan with the lead. And he's there to get it away. Nicked it back promptly. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to play it through. Not the most accurate pass. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Threads one in. Picked out brilliantly. Steaming on goalwards. Santos.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Skulls gets over and intercepts. Now it's Zaire Emery. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he cuts out the supply. Oscarson. Nicely weighted ball. Kamada. Looking for the run. Salam. And the referee has signalled for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18. Viene sostituito con
So off we go again.
numero 80.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Can he get it through? Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Milan have their second corner now. Skulls. Good purposeful running this. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's Zaire Emery. The ball has bounced loose now. That ball looks a good one. Chance! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Milan now in a position. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that is well cleared. Zaire Emery. Oh, this looks sharp. And that pass just didn't quite work.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He's got away. And he whips it in. Cleared without hesitation.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's an excellent interception. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. He's done particularly well there. It's wonderful focus.
Agahawa. That's good running with the ball. Space for him to turn and look.
There's the shot! And it's in!
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 97.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
He's found a way through. Drives it in. Cleared away.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Agahawa.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. Santos.
Milan surely have to be commended.
He's having a shot! And no mistake.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Probing pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a clearance, but not much.
And he shoots! Shoots!
And that really should have been that.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
And he can clear it away. Oscar.
Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Oscarson!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind. That is ended up in no man's land. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Great ball, and he's in here.
It's a sweeping cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were...